Hi everyone, it's Elena. This is today's nail art design. These are the supplies that I used. I'll list them in the description box below. Okay, let's get started. I did paint this one nail just for time's sake. I wanted to also tell you about my new glam glitters. Well, I'm just going to tell you about this one because we're going to use it in the video. It's also for my Naz, and she named it after me. Oh, it's my very own glitter. Anyway, this is fierce, okay? It is the most glittery pigment, fine, powdery, glittery. Ugh. Love, 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 love. So, I'm sure that I got some glitter everywhere because it just gets everywhere. Okay, I painted, the color on top is called Pronto Purple, and it's from Sally Hansen. It's Insta Dry, and that's what this purple color is here. And the rest of the polishes I kind of ombreed, and I did that with just painting it on, no sponge, no none of that. Okay, so what I did use is a little bit of acetone on my finger to help blend it. And I did one of these jobs. Okay, let's get started. I also used Sylvia by Julep. That's this color. And I used Charlotte, which is another color purple. And I used Joann, which is kind of a silvery blue, light blue color. Okay, those are all the colors that I used. And I went from, as you can see, I went from dark to light. Okay, so it's almost like the sun is going down, and there are the bats. How cute are they? Just so that it blends with the rest of the polish. So I kind of put it like right here, just to give it a little bit more wetness, so when I touch it, it kind of blends with the rest. And here is the next polish. And again, I'm just going to kind of tap it on there. And the next lightest one, again with the tapping. Tap, 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 tap. Okay. Okay, and here is the lightest color, which this julep color is very thick, this light blue. It's really, really thick, and it kind of like comes down off on the brush really thick and fast. So, just trying to make sure that the whole nail is covered. Careful to cover the edges because that's the part that wears first. Okay. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of acetone onto my finger, and I'm going to just tap, tap, tap. Okay, and what that did was it kind of blended them together a little bit. Okay, it just helped mush them all together. If you don't like the way that it came out, or you think that you want to add a little bit more polish to it, you can certainly do that. Like over here, I'm not thrilled with this little piece here, so I'm just going to add a little bit of polish there. And I'm still going to tap, tap. Okay? And now it looks good. I'm going to let this dry, and I'll be right back. Okay, now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to paint a moon right here, like that one. Okay, so I have some yellow paint here. It's just plain old yellow acrylic paint. this little teeny tiny small brush. See how tiny it is? And that is what I'm going to attempt to draw the moon with. So I'm loading up my brush. And here is the moon. There it is. Looks like a moon to me. I mean, you can touch it up and make it, you know, maybe you can make it look better than mine. You probably can. But for the purposes, this is the moon. I'll be right back. Let's let that dry. Okay, now we're going to use this silver acrylic paint. And with the same brush, you could use a dotting tool if you feel more comfortable with it. It's up to you. And I'm just going to make the stars now. So you can see I'm just going to make a little tiny dots all the way around. Now later I'm going to go over this with glitter. So, you know, and besides that, though they're not like stars, as far as I'm concerned, this is what they look like in the sky. Because we really can't see the pointiness of it. So there they are, stars in the sky. And now I'm going to get the paint and we will paint the bats. Now, this was a challenge for me because it was just very difficult. I'm not sure why, but it was. So I'm going to make a bunch of bats, and it might make me batty. And I'm hoping that you can see what it is that I'm doing. Okay, so I'm going to make a shape like this. Okay, kind of like birdish. All right, and you, as we go on, I'm going to get bigger. So here's the next one. I'm going to put it right here. Okay, this one I'm going to give the bat wings. This is going to get the little bat wings. Okay, and a couple of ears. Okay, I don't know if you can see, it kind of looks more batish. I'm going to give a little bat wing to this one too. Okay. I found that the paint, the black acrylic paint, which is what I'm using right now, should be kind of thin. Not very, very thin. You want to be able to use it, but it moves better when it's not so thick and gloppy. Is gloppy a word? I'm not sure. That's a bat wing. There's a bat wing. And ears. Okay. Kind of looking batish, right? I hope that you could see what I'm doing. Let me see. I'll draw a couple more bats. And I'm going to finish this up and then we'll come back and we'll work with glitter. Okay, now with some watered down Best Glue Ever, which is right here. Hope you can see it. I'm going to fill in the moon, okay, and just the moon right now. So I'm going to go in. Where are we? Frame. Okay. I'm going to go in and just paint the moon with the glue. Okay, just make sure you only get it there. Now you could do this one of two ways. This is the way I chose to do it, but you don't have to do it this way. You could actually go ahead and mix it with the clear, like with a clear nail polish, and you can go ahead and do that and then paint it on. Or you could use the best glue ever. And I'm going to let this dry. It's clear when it's dry. And then we're going to use glitter. I'll be right back. Now with Azura Glam and this brush, I'm going to dust it onto the moon. Okay. And this is what it looks like. It's fierce. Thank you, Amber Rose. I love it. Okay, you can find them on Facebook, and you only really need a little bit, okay? You only need a little bit, and you just tap, 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 tap ever so lightly. Okay, see how it's sticking to it? Now I'll let it sit there for a minute in case the glue is just a teensy bit wet, so this way I don't smear it. And then I will dust it off, but I'll be right back. Let's let that dry. Okay, I just wanted to explain to you what I'm going to do. I'm going to take my Glisten and Glow top coat, fast drying top coat, and I'm going to put a layer over this so that when I use the next glitter, it doesn't catch onto the yellow glitter that I have right here. Okay, I'm going to do that and I'll be right back. Okay, now for the last part of this video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over the little stars with some best glue ever, and then I'm going to use my Inez Elena. This is the most fierce glitter pigment ever in the world, okay? I actually don't even really need to open it or anything yet. I think it has a protector on there. I don't know. It's a custom glitter. It's my glitter. They made this just for me. I love it. Okay. Okay, just dot, 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 okay? Dot, dot. Just go over the dots with the glue. Okay, it's still the watered down best glue ever. And of course you want to let it dry in between. If you feel like adding a couple more where there wasn't silver, that's cool too. Okay, but the most important thing is that you let this glue dry, because if you don't, you're going to smear it all over the place. Okay, I'll be right back. Let this dry. Okay, I'm pretty sure the glue is dry now, and I'm just going to lightly dust this powder with this brush over the stars. And it's going to sit there for a minute or two, and then I'm going to wipe it off. But you see why I needed to have that top coat on, to protect the moon. I didn't want it to get all over the moon, so, but this is what it looks like now. And then I'm going to take my kabuki brush and I'm just going to lightly dust it off, and there it is, shiny, shiny. Okay, be right back. Okay, everyone, this is them finished. Halloween nails, bat nails, a little scary moon. Thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel and have a good day.